They have, or they might have gone ahead to come in late, but let me assure you, we have to do them because every time a game of football really ends, this is what caps up what we call the result. Whether an L, whether a W or a D, I tell you what, we don't hesitate coming in to obviously bring you the latest internet information. But Man United, for the very first time this season, have gone ahead to win 3 consecutive Premier League games and 4 consecutive games in a season. And we all know that the Premier League games we've gone ahead to win: 3-0 West Ham at Old Trafford, 4-3 Wolverhampton Wanderers away from home, and even yesterday went ahead to beat Aston Villa by 2-1. So the fourth other that we've gone ahead to win to make 4 consecutive wins, it has been in the FA Cup. We went ahead to beat Newport County by 4-2, and we are now into the cruise. I'm really seeing certain pundits coming out and really saying, I don't trust Manchester United. They will come out and really capitulate, but I think they're really lacking something to really learn from our season. That the return of Casemiro, Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, though Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez have gone ahead to get injured again, has gone ahead to change a lot in what Man United has to offer to its opponents. We are a different side altogether, and for the very first time ever since Erik ten Hag came in through, he has gone ahead to win a game against a team, I think, in the top 7. Last season, that is away from home. Last season, I think the only team we beat was Fulham, and I think it was 10th. Now, we've gone ahead to beat Aston Villa this time round, and Aston Villa was 4th. So, you never know. This might be followed up by some other good wins away from home, especially from teams we haven't gone ahead to play away from home. Teams like Man City, Chelsea, and very many others. So we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslim is Barakallahu Fikum, and let's get into the player ratings for the club of Man United. Andre Onana, firstly, guys, he really put up a show, and Statement Dave was all there to obviously capture Andre Onana's game by numbers. 55 touches, 25 out of 37 passes completed, 8 saves, 5 saves from shots inside the box. Have you had 4 out of 4 sweeper keepers? And it was a huge performance by Andre Onana. And for me, I get him an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, because if it wasn't him, would have gone ahead not to keep ourselves in the game. That way he closed down. This guy. He closed down Oli Watkins, when Oli Watkins really surged into that area to obviously go ahead and obviously score against us. It was really important, and he really closed him down, and very many other saves I showed you during the match reaction yesterday, as I really did a 1-hour match reaction video. So that is it all about Andre Onana, and I think you guys are okay with it. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. We go to Diego Dalot with an assist and very many others. And hope you guys have gone ahead to notice that this boy is really improving. And I've seen very many people coming out and really saying his Aaron Wan-Bissaka is better than him. I told you guys, go and get your stats right. If you saw how this guy defended yesterday, and he has been defending for the entirety of his career at Man United ever since Ten Hag came in through, he has gone ahead to make what we call huge changes. And his game by numbers was as follows: 73% passing accuracy, 45 touches, 19 out of 26 passes completed, 5 clearances, 3 duels won, 2 out of 2 tackles won, 2 key passes, 1 goal line clearance, 1 big chance created, and 1 assist. That is Diego Dalot for you. So, for me, Diego Dalot gets a 9 out of 10. He takes a 9 out of 10 from me because of that performance. He has an assist, and the clearances he made from the back post, that some had even gone past Andre Onana. In the first half, the way he closed down and slid in, every time Oli Watkins surged, the pressure inserted onto, what's the name of the guy? Pressure of the guy, it's called Oli Watkins. Let me even find this photo. Oli Watkins, look at this photo. If Oli Watkins doesn't, look, that's what I'm talking about. If Oli Watkins doesn't have Diego Dalot piling pressure on him in this moment, you understand? There is no way he doesn't score this goal. But the pressure he piles onto Oli Watkins, helps him really helps or makes it hard for Ole Watkins to really go in for a clean finish, because the goal was out wide, and Andrew Onana came up and really closed him down very well. So he takes a 9 out of 10 from me. That is Diego Dalot. He did nothing wrong. He inverts in the midfield well, and he really had a very beautiful display onto that beautiful game of football. That is Andre Onana. Sorry, that is Diego Dalot for you. We go to Luke Shaw, who had only 45 minutes. For the 45 minutes he gave us, I think he deserves a 7.5 out of 10. He was solid going forward. He was really great, and he showed us how calm and composure is and what experience does in such games. And you saw to it that when he was taken off, you saw that Lindelof was turned into an attacking avenue by the side of Aston Villa. He really saw it very well. So for me, I will believe he's good. 7.5 for me. Central defenders, Rafael Varane, I give him a 7.5 out of 10 for me. He takes that. I think he really went ahead to put in a very fantastic performance, and though he was a little bit late in certain moments, but I believe he closed down very well, and his leadership skills are really immense that we need. And I tell you, however much Lisandro Martinez is a whole, we might find ourselves in a position of really going ahead to print more clean sheets, because when you're playing with Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire with you, Rafael Varane gives you the leadership you want from the back, and he has gone ahead to do it better, and he showed us lots of things in that game. So I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. Then let's go to because there are very many times he made those clearances and so on and so forth, and I think his combination with Maguire went ahead to obviously work out well. Harry Maguire is the man we are talking about, who has gone ahead obviously coming through and really up his performances than never before this season. When Ten Hag came in through, Harry Maguire was really a calamity. But this season looks like he has gone ahead to find his foot and is really putting in performances that are really huge. Slow as he is, you see to it that he's now comfortable playing a high line, because Ten Hag has gone ahead to take him in a structure that can really take us miles. Harry Maguire game by numbers: 81% pass accuracy, 71 touches, 45 out of 55 passes completed, 7 out of 7 all duels won, 5 clearances, 4 out of 5 ground duels won, 4 out of 4 tackles won, 1 key pass, 1 big chance created, 1 assist. And he had a lot to offer, and I do give him a 9 out of 10. Harry Maguire went ahead, obviously put in a very beautiful performance in that game, assisting for the first goal, and he was really trying to go for more and more and more, though it wasn't all that easy. But if you can have a defender like Harry Maguire, tall as he is, and you're not utilizing his height, then does it make sense? Last season, and other times Harry Maguire has been here at the club of Man United, I've always come out and really said it is really bad that we are having a towering of a lad like Harry Maguire, and we are not using his aerial threat. You know, if you're having a player as tall as Harry Maguire, 1.9 meters plus, we should be using it either for him to win those headers and really nod them in the back of the net, or else doing exactly what he did yesterday by putting that ball into a proper position where a United player is to obviously hit it and really score it. That is it. Liverpool has Virgil van Dijk. They've gone ahead to use him very well. The Konates, you see to it that they are aerial threats. Every time a corner is coming in through, they are targeted, and they really give them the best that they deserve as a team. So Harry Maguire went ahead to put in a very beautiful display yesterday, and it really came to our win. Then we go to Casemiro. Oh my, you know, I really pity journalists and pundits who really don't understand the gimmicks of the game. Casemiro was struggling because he had played lots of minutes last season and he never rested, and it was a blessing in disguise, by the way, for him to really get an injury and be out for like 3 months. Now, ever since he returned to play for the club of Man United, you see to it that he has been pivotal. You saw his interceptions, he never put a foot wrong, releasing Garnacho, releasing Marcus Rashford, you know, finding that over-the-top pass. That is Casemiro for you. And he added a lot to that game, and his experience is really great. So yesterday he was one of the better players on the field of play, and he takes an 8.5 as a rating from me because he was really great and put up a very fantastic performance. That is the guy called Casemiro, and he really shielded that back four very, very, very well. After Casemiro, let's go to Kobbie Mainoo, the lad of the moment. And yesterday he played his first game when the manager of England is really watching, because I brought you a story that they are planning to obviously include him in the England national team squad that's going to play in March. And March is not far off, and this guy has been consistent ever since he returned and started playing ball for the club of Man United. And this was Kobbie Mainoo's game by numbers as we played against them. Sorry, as we played one of the best sides in the league. 85% passing accuracy, 52 touches, 34 out of 40 passes completed, 9 out of 13 final third passes, 6 ball recoveries, 4 key passes, 4 ground duels won, 3 tackles won, 3 long balls completed. And let me tell you, the second goal that acts as the winner, it's him who does it's like a double foot pass, you know? He did a double foot pass to Dalot, and Dalot went ahead, obviously crossed that ball, and Scott McTominay made it with his head, and it ended 2-1 for the club of Man United. And for him, I give him an 8.5 out of 10 as the rating for this lad. We go to Bruno Fernandes, another one who played in the midfield with this guy with a double pivot of Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo. 89% passing accuracy, Bruno Fernandes. 58 touches, 34 out of 38 passes completed, 8 key passes, 6 out of 8 crosses completed, 5 ball recoveries, 3 ground duels won, 1 big chance created. That is it, coming in through from the man himself, that is Bruno Fernandes. And I would like to give him a 7.5 out of 10 on the occasion. So I really love the way we obviously try to look for Hojlund, because one of the first chances that Hojlund got that would have gone ahead, obviously put us ahead in this game, was really credit given to him by Bruno Fernandes. And the more Bruno Fernandes gets to know the hands of Rasmus Hojlund and read them like a book, the more we are going to see the club of Man United really score very many goals, because Bruno Fernandes is always in the middle of the park, and it's evident that a player who plays in the middle of the park has lots of chances to obviously threaten the opponent's defense, because it's easy to break them down. Now, let's go to the other guy. I've given Bruno 7.5. Marcus Rashford, this was his game by numbers, and to me, he was one of the worst players on the field of play. 87% passing accuracy, 36 touches, 20 out of 23 passes completed, 6 out of 8 ground duels won, 4 dribbles completed, 3 ball recoveries, 2 fouls won. That is Marcus Rashford for you, and for me, he gets, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10, right? 7 out of 10. That is it. Then we go to Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho came on through and really played some beautiful game, and for me, I get him an 8 out of 10. He really showed a threat that if he was given the chances that Rashford got in the first half and the minutes he spent up on the field of play, I think would have gone ahead to do better. We saw him run into better spaces. We go to Rasmus Hojlund for his consistency and his goal, showing us that he's really clinical, that for every 2 chances he kills off 1. I think he deserves an 8.5 out of 10. That is it. He's really a very good player, and he put in a very huge effort. We go to the substitutions. The first one to come on through was Scott McTominay, scoring the winner, and he played only 17 minutes, and those 17 minutes gave us the win and the lead. 100% air duels won, 80% passing accuracy, 6 touches, 1 shot on target, and 1 goal. That is Scott McTominay for you, and I get him a 9 out of 10 because he gets us the winner. That is it. And I saw Amrabat come on through, 7 out of 10. Evans came on through. Evans gets 7 out of 10. Lindelof, 7 out of 10 too. My man of the match. Before I tell you the man of the match, Eric Ten Hag, 8 out of 10 for me. Then you have your man of the match. I go with Diego Dalot. When someone says Harry Maguire, I'll agree with him. When someone says Casemiro, I'll agree with him. But my man of the match is Diego Dalot, and I here wait for who your man of the match was into that encounter. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living God bless you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name. I'm out. Bye-bye.